Hello, um, it's me, Kiki Housewife, or the Kiki Housewife, because as far as I know, I'm the only one. Hey, but in my opinion, we're all Kiki Housewives. Um, Today I wanted to try a vlog because I thought it would be fun and just see how it goes and see what's going on. My sister actually encouraged me to do something like this because she thought I would be funny and relatable and all of that jazz. And then my best friend said that she thought it was a great idea. They said to do lives on Facebook, like either me doing my makeup or drinking some coffee or something like that, but I don't know if I'm there yet. Let's try this first and see how that goes. Because I don't, who's gonna watch this? But, you never know. Sorry, I'm playing with a tube of Vaseline. I use it on my lips. A little nervous tick, I guess. So today, I guess I just really wanted to talk about self-care, but on a different level than self-care outside of your child. Like, for myself, it took me a really long time to learn self-care for myself outside of Eva, my daughter. She's wonderful and amazing, and I love her more than anything or anyone. And I really lost myself for a long time. She's 2.5 now, and she shows me every day that she's 2 and that she's getting closer to 3. So that can be really hard. But before Eva, I did my makeup a lot, I did my hair, I got ready for the day, I took care of our house really well, I cooked all the time for me and my husband. Yeah, I was pretty much like a modern day quintessential housewife, and I liked it. I liked being that role in my family. And then we had Eva, and for the first 6 months to a year, I think everyone understood it. They understood that you have a newborn and that demands a lot of your attention and time. And I was nursing, so being away from her for more than an hour or two was difficult for me and whomever was watching her at the time. But, through therapy and through encouragement of my husband and family, I started doing little things for self-care. I'd go get a pedicure, leave after my husband got out of work and go to the dollar store for half an hour with a 20 and go crazy. Because when you walk into the Dollar Tree with $20, you are a king. You walk out a certified badass. And you have about 7 crafts you want to do now with your child, where you will accomplish -7 crafts with your child, and then you just have dollar store stuff all over the house waiting to do crafts. But that's neither here nor there. You still had that fun time in the dollar store. And then I started watching the last, maybe 3 or 4 months. Not even that long, maybe 2 months now. I started watching more makeup tutorials on YouTube, and these women that would do live Facebook feeds doing their makeup. I mean, they're salespeople for a makeup company and stuff, but it was fun to just watch women talk and chat with people commenting and asking questions and everything, and seeing them do makeup. It was really fun. And then they also do hair tutorials because they're really good at hair, which I don't know, I didn't know this was a natural born talent of so many people. But okay, so I started watching that, and so I started taking care of myself that way. I got back into doing my makeup, I got back into doing my hair, and a lot of people, at first I was like, this is so stupid. Like, why do I feel like I have to do my hair and makeup to feel better? Like, that shouldn't be part of my worth. That shouldn't be part of my self-worth. But it is, because it's something that I enjoy. I like the creative process of going from looking a hot mess when I wake up and, get my kid ready and run around and do errands or chores around the house and everything, to the transformation into someone with longer lashes, or, the the chiseling out of contouring, and then my hair and doing a fun hairstyle that day. Like, I like the creative side of it. And so I started doing that for myself. And then I looked at our bedroom, and it looked like a photo of Chernobyl after the blast. Like, you could have held up a picture of Chernobyl and a room in a house in our bedroom, and say, which one's Chernobyl? And people would be like, ugh, I'm gonna say the one on the left, and people would be like, ooh, no. So that's what it was, and it was awful. And it had been like that for maybe a year and a half. Like, clothes everywhere, tissues just kind of near a trash can, dust. Like, it was awful. Tim and I just made paths to the side of our beds and to the air conditioner, and that was it. And so one day I got fed up, and I said, I'm done. I'm gonna go clean our bedroom. I started at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I ended at 11:30 that night. I didn't work tirelessly that entire time. Like, we had some dinner, and I think I went to the bathroom once and stuff like that. But it still was about an 8-hour process. So, yikes. And I got about 8 trash bags full of clothes for the Goodwill. And that was awesome. I finally got rid of the clothes in my closet that I've had in there since I was 21, in the hopes that someday maybe I could catch mono and then get back into those clothes. I'm not gonna get mono. I'm never gonna get mono, so I'm never gonna fit back into those clothes. And so I finally donated those and everything, and it felt good. It felt so cleansing, and it felt good to just take care of me and Tim. And it wasn't until I had finished cleaning that I looked at Tim and I just said, I'm so sorry I stopped taking care of us. And you might be sitting there thinking, hey, Kiki Housewife, hey Amy, like, your husband's part of this. He could have helped clean, he could have helped pick up, like, that's not just your room. And you're right. But here's the other thing. I don't mind messes if I created that mess. But when you start to clean that mess, God help my husband, I am that person that's like, yeah, you can help me clean this up right now. And then he'll start doing it, and I'll be like, are you, so you're folding it that way? So you're gonna fold that shirt that way. Okay. Okay. And then he'll just say, are you just gonna refold this after I leave? And I'll be like, no, rude. And then he leaves, and then I refold the shirt. So it's difficult for both of us to be involved in a really large cleanup process because I am a nightmare. And thankfully, he loves me and thinks I'm cute, and so he just puts up with it. And also, that day, someone had to watch Eva because she would have been a terror, well, if both of us tried to clean up our room. So, and the thing is, like, I think I did stop caring or taking care of us as a couple. Even after we cleaned it, I told Tim, like, because Eva came in and she was so excited. She came into our room and she was like, wow, and just kept walking around going, wow. Like, she was so impressed by what had happened. And she loves playing in here now. And I told Tim, like, I don't want Eva to feel like mom and dad's room is off limits. Like, I don't want her to grow up in that house where she feels like rooms are just not welcomed to her in her own house. And, but within reason. Like, she's taken over our entire house, so we need to have some sort of space by ourselves. And he totally agreed, and he was like, no, you're right. Like, she should feel comfortable going in there, but that's not her room, that's our space. And I was like, yeah, totally. And then today, she had stuffed animals in my closet because she, like, built a little fort in there. And then there was a chair by my vanity so she could climb up onto the chair and get stuff off my vanity. And I mean, one of her chairs from her table and chair set that she brought up the stairs herself because we have a mini Hulk, and she put in front of the vanity herself so she could reach stuff. And I just looked at it and I was like, this is how it starts. This is how it starts. Like, this isn't going to be our space anymore if I let her continuously bring stuff up and put it in here and play with everything. And so I got the chair and I got the stuffies and I brought them back downstairs. And just had to be mindful that Tim and I are important too. We are very important. We're important to Eva. We're important to our family unit. And we are important to each other. We've definitely gotten into the habit of just sitting on the couch and Tim will play a video game and I'll watch something on my iPad, or I'll do dishes and he'll finish up work, or one of us will take a shower and then say, alright, I'm going up to bed. When it used to be, we hated even going up to bed because our room was such a mess. But now we don't mind it so much. And I'm finding that time right before bed is kind of my favorite sometimes because it's just nice. We have a nice room. We have nice sheets. We are comfortable up here now. And it's not Eva central. And while we love her and would do anything for her and have done anything for her, we need to have that space to us. We need to start caring about us as a married couple, us as a husband and wife. Because that relationship doesn't die when you have kids. It changes for sure. It tests your relationship. It tests your marriage. It tests who you are as a person. Tim and I have grown so much since we've had Eva in really positive ways. And I think one of the ways that we need to grow is as a married couple. We need to find that groove again. Because we had so much fun as just husband and wife without a kid. And while we joke all the time, like, what did we do before we had Eva? But before we had Eva, We laughed all the time. We watched movies. We went out to dinner. We went on errands together. We went and had dinner with other friends before they had kids. We went camping. We went hiking. We went to Boston for our weekends. We did lots of stuff. And the whole time it was awesome. Even on our worst trips, it was still awesome because I was with someone that I had chosen to be with forever. I was watching Megan Mullally and Nick Offerman on Good Morning America while I was getting the car inspected, and Nick Offerman was saying to people who wanted to get divorced, and they were getting divorced because they just weren't having fun in the relationship anymore, but wanted to see if they could tough it out. And he would say, why? Why would you want to be in a relationship where you're not having fun all the time? Where you're not laughing together all the time? Where you're not joking around together all the time? And it's true. Why do you want to do that? And yeah, Tim and I aren't laughing hysterics 24/7. Absolutely not. But we are laughing more than we are annoyed at each other or mad at each other. And that's really cool. And I hope all married couples feel that way. But if anything, I just have to remember that we need to take care of each other as husband and wife. And we need that self-care in our marriage as well as us individually as mom and dad. I think that's the biggest difference is I needed to do self-care as Eva's mom and remember who Amy was and do the things that made Amy happy. And then Tim had to remember who he was, not as Eva's dad, and do the things that made him happy. And now we need to remember we're Amy and Tim. And we've been together for 8 years, and we've been married for 4 years, and we've lived in about 60 different apartments, and we've lived in 2 states together now, and done a lot of stuff. And we're pretty cool. I don't know. People want to be us. Probably just because we're awesome, but whatever, I don't want to brag about it, but yeah, I don't know, it's just cool. And so I hope if you're out there and you're still listening and still watching, that you remember to take that time. And yeah, so that's my first vlog. Ugh, it's so crazy. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you had fun. If you have any questions or comments or fun stories of your own, please leave them in comments down below. And I don't know, let me know if you like this whole vlog thing. Let me know if you hate it. Let me know if you want me to stop and you're like, you sound like a Muppet that has a helium tank in their stomach. Just, I don't know. Let me know. And yeah, I hope you have a really great weekend. And maybe I'll talk to you guys again. Alright, bye.